I am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. Quick, short conversation we'll have about a nugget that Meghan McCain dropped on The View today. They was having a little segment. At first, it was talking about Joy. Whoopi was trying to figure out what Joy had on her lap, and come to find out it was her dog Bernie. Bernie, who is named after the Senator Bernie Sanders. And Whoopi also went on to talk about where a lady was on Reddit giving a complaint and saying that it was inappropriate for a mom who had her baby on her lap. And as Whoopi pointed out, we're in a pandemic, going into a pandemic year. Moms are just trying to do what they can to survive. So therefore, basically, my thing, give the lady some grace. Give her some grace. Everybody is working. Many moms are working from home virtually. Students and kids are having to do virtual learning. Also, just like The View itself and many other TV shows are having to do virtual Zoom and all of that. Only Sarah Hayes is currently in the actual View studio. So therefore, just give some grace. But let's listen to this real quick.
Zoom etiquette are still evolving. I mean, there's a lady who took to Reddit or something to complain about a co-worker who always holds her baby during work meetings on Zoom, which she finds distracting and inappropriate. Lady, do you have a baby? Have you ever lived through a pandemic? Do you know that this woman is just really trying to hold it together to keep working? Yep. And here you are complaining that you're unhappy that she's holding her baby. Who the hell are you? Maybe I should let you take this because I
agree with Whoopi.
It's insane that people have anything to say about people holding their babies on a Zoom call. Do you think am I crazy? Am I being just outrageous?
No, when this topic was pitched, I was like, oh my gosh, I've done this so many times. Liberty's nursery is right next to my bedroom, and I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls because I'm working on finishing my book, which will be out in the
nugget.
Spring. And I've been talking to my editor. The topic was...
Meghan, I should let you take this.
Listen to what Meghan says.
I think that's insane that people have anything to say about people holding their babies on a Zoom call. Do you think am I crazy? Am I being just outrageous?
No, when this topic was pitched, I was like, oh my gosh, I've done this so many times. Liberty's nursery is right next to my bedroom, and I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls because I'm working on finishing my book, which will be out in the spring. And I've been talking to my editor a lot, and she's very social, and every time I do anything, she starts just going, wah, wah, and she won't stop. So I have to bring her in the other room, and I hold her, and I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm so sorry. I hope this isn't inappropriate. I hope this is, professional, but I have to hold her, and and she just wants to be involved. Like, she just wants to be, like, sitting in front of a camera. She loves the camera just like her mother, and she loves to talk, and it's been really, you feel sort of all the things I said I wouldn't do as a mom I'm doing. Like, our bedroom is just filled with toys and, like, things, and I never thought I would have a child in front of a camera, and you just kind of do what you have to do in COVID times.
Agreed. You have to do what you have to do in COVID time. But again, the nugget that Meghan McCain dropped, that she's working on a book. And I know she's written at least 2 books before. She co-wrote a book with a gentleman. It was entitled America You Sexy B. I'm not going to say the word. You can figure it out what the B stands for. And she also had written a book one time about her dad. And so I'm just trying to ponder upon, I'm thinking it's probably going to be maybe about her journey to motherhood, because as we know, she gave birth to her first child, which is the beautiful little girl. They showed a picture when she returned to the View in January, when the Bee came back after the Christmas holiday break. She shared actual pictures, because she had been just showing like her feet or her hand or something like that. And the first picture that she actually had shown was like a side view of the baby. And but she actually showed a picture. She's a beautiful little girl, and her name is Liberty Sage. And I see that they call her Liberty, and so I'm sure the book may be about her journey into motherhood. She also had shared with us just 2019, where she had went through experienced a miscarriage, and as we know, she lost her dad, like Senator John McCain, in 2018. So it may be a combination of all of it, losing her father, and we know they had a very special bond. She was really just really hurt by the passing of her father. She was a daddy's girl. That was so evident, and it's been said in numerous times that they had a very special bond. So the book may be about sharing all that. Like I say, the process of grieving, the process of losing her first hero, that being her dad. Talk about again the experience, another grief with the miscarriage, and then God's blessed her and her husband to become parents, and they have a beautiful baby girl. I know when a little after she had the baby, it was said that for the first time since the passing of her dad, that she felt like the piece of her heart that was missing after he went away, after the passing of her dad, for the first time, and after having liberty, that she felt that a piece of her heart was no longer missing. For the first time since my dad passed, that part of my heart that broke off, that left with him, no longer feels missing. So she had shared that on a social media post. So we shall see what Meghan McCain's new book will be about. She said it's expected to drop in the spring, so we shall stay tuned. That's the nugget that Meghan McCain dropped on the View, that she has an upcoming book, and so we shall just see what that book. I know they will discuss it, because as we know, that's what a lot of times authors, whenever they have books, they come to the View. Sunny talked about her book, Sunny House, These Truths, and then Whoopi had a book out, so we know they will discuss it on the View. So let's stay tuned. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.